In the arid lands of Kenya's Samburu Reserve, where the ground cracked under the merciless sun, an exhausted elephant limped alone. A painful abscess on his front leg drained his strength, forcing him to lag behind his herd. His dim eyes and drooping ears spoke of despair. Then, from the silent sky, hope arrived, a small blackbird with a curved beak. It hopped closer, inspecting the swollen wound. With one swift motion, it pierced the skin, releasing yellowish fluid that spilled onto the dry earth. The elephant flinched, then felt the pain ease. The bird continued its careful work, cleaning the wound while the giant gently moved his trunk in gratitude. That night, the elephant slept peacefully for the first time in weeks. But days later, the swelling returned, red, inflamed, and oozing with infection. Too weak to stand, the elephant collapsed beside a shrinking waterhole. The sun scorched his back as flies swarmed the wound. One morning, Rangers Alan and David spotted the motionless shape from afar. Rushing to help, they found the dying elephant. David called for emergency assistance while Alan poured water into the elephant's trunk, letting him drink. Soon, a rescue truck arrived. The team worked quickly, lifting the elephant and transporting him to the ranger station. Veterinarians examined the wound. The infection hadn't reached the bone. After disinfecting and removing dead tissue, they treated him with antibiotics and painkillers. The elephant was moved to a cool barn lined with dry straw and clean water. Days passed, his breathing steadied, and hope flickered again in his eyes. Alan and David smiled as he cautiously tested his leg. Within a week, he was eating hay comfortably. Each day, he was led outside to bask in the sun, while rangers splashed water on his back. His skin healed, the wound closed, and a month later he was ready to return home. The rangers guided him up a wooden ramp into the truck. As they reached the open plains, he lifted his trunk, inhaling the scent of freedom. When the door opened, he stepped out slowly, letting the warm breeze wash over him. Under the blazing sky, he trumpeted a sound of farewell and gratitude. Alan and David watched in silence as he walked away, each step leaving deep prints in the soil. High above, a flock of blackbirds circled, as if blessing his return. In the distance, a herd of elephants appeared. He paused, raised his trunk in greeting, and hurried toward them. Once again, he had found his place in the great family of the wild, a living reminder that even in the harshest desert, compassion can bring miracles.